everybody. This is Case of the Mondays. This is Jeff's Junction as well, and I'm your host, Jeff, if y'all didn't know that. This is a, for the most part, reaction video channel. I do reaction videos. I have scheduled shows. Case of the Mondays is a special show I do every Monday. I don't have any room to set myself up in this little mini studio I've created for myself. Every Monday I do a show called Case of the Mondays. If you've guys seen the movie The Office, you would know what Case of the Mondays is a reference to. It's kind of a funny thing for me to say, you know, let's get some good music to kind of get you out of those Monday blues, some high energy stuff. It's kind of a trick sometimes because I love to do reaction videos on Case of the Mondays because I find that my energy is always a lot higher when I can find a song that has high energy for that show. But because it's a reaction video, I don't always know what I'm getting myself into, if that makes any sense to you guys. I don't preview my songs, okay? If I've ever done a song and it looks like I've heard it before, I'm going to mention it in the description or in the title. I'm going to say this is a first reaction, or I'll say this is an analysis and a review of a song. And that happens sometimes when I happen to notice that, you know, down in my my software here, the mic was muted, or something strange has happened and I had like a technical glitch, and I'm forced to hear it again. Because let's say I love the song so much and I wanted to share that with you guys, I do a first reaction, or I do a review and analysis. And so those are the only times, okay? I did a little bit of research on this song, Everytime We Touch. I don't know if I know the song per se, but I'll tell you what I think about when I seen the thumbnail for this on Electric Callboy's homepage, and it said Everytime We Touch, two guys next to each other. I just think about some of my friends. My friends, they like to joke with me, and they like to say, you know, whatever. You know, there's always some, you know, some things that they like to joke around with, and it just makes me think about that. AI goes on to tell me that Electric Callboy's cover of Everytime We Touch is a blend of genres, primarily partycore and electronicore, with elements of metalcore, EDM, and dubstep. Boom! What is up with that? They take the original Eurodance track and infuse it with their signature high-energy sound, incorporating elements of rock and techno for a fresh, electrifying take. And one of the things that really caught my eye was Eurodance. Why do I like Eurodance? Why does that make me feel excited? When I think about Eurodance, I think about European EDM. And I always say that I was born in the wrong country. I think that for my electronic feel, my love for house music, dance music, I feel like had I been born in Europe, I think I would have been more in my element. However, that being said, I might not be sober today. I might not be sober and own a house and have a camper and a wonderful family if I was born in Europe. I could very well be high right now, but I am not. Today, I'm just trying to get out of bed, get some energy going so I can get to work and have a good day, productive day, and make some money. So with that said, here we are looking at some Electric Callboy, which has been known to get me moving and grooving and off to work with a smile on my face. Let's see if we can do that today with Everytime We Touch.
I still hear your voice when
Oh yeah, I know this song.
you sleep next to me. I still feel your touch in my
It's a classic.
dream. Forgive me my weakness, but I don't know why. Without you, it's hard to survive. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Can't you feel my heartbeat fast? I want this to last. Need your
I want to say I've heard this before.
'Cause every time we touch, I feel the static. And every time we kiss, I
want to say one thing, okay? When I first heard Electric Callboy and they came on with this thrash, I'm not exactly sure the genre that they're doing here with the kind of thrashy voice, it excited my nerves. It got me excited about a blend, transition, a breakthrough, a breakaway, a mixing of genres, and an opportunity for me to still have my techno and also get back into some metal. And I love that, right? I love that in the moment. And then the next song that I did, and that was Elevator Operator, and the next song that I did, I felt the same way. I felt it. And so I did like 2-3 songs by Electric Callboy. And days went on, and I feel like has it been a week since I've done one of their songs? It feels like it. And I started to wonder if it was just like, a phase. If it was a phase. Do I really want to hear some thrashy voices while I listen to my techno? And I was starting to question that, okay? And as soon as this song came on, it was evident. It was, you could not even question it. There was no question at all. I do love this sound. I want to hear it more, and I feel like I need Electric Callboy on my playlist, okay? There is one other song that has been recommended. It was Ratatata. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. And that's going to be the transition into doing some baby metal, because I've got some baby metal requests. And honestly, like, I just want to get through this as quick as I can because I want these guys on my playlist. And the reason why they're not on my playlist today is because I'm afraid I'm going to hear their songs before I have a chance to give you guys a first genuine reaction. And so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I need these guys on my daily. I need to like, I'm a truck driver. I need to be cruising down the highway for hours on end, and I need to hear these guys. These guys give me energy to get up and get moving in the morning when I'm on my way to work. I want their energy when I'm at work. I want their energy when I'm going out to have fun with my friends. I want their energy in between my gaming sessions. I feel like this is something that I am not willing to sacrifice to only listen to while I'm doing reaction videos. And let me know if this is something that you have found in your day, in your life, that this is an artist that you want to hear on the regular when you maybe didn't expect it. So I'm just gonna go back here and we'll just get this going again. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are so silly. I love it. Yes! Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. Every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. Cause every time we touch, I feel the static. And every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heart beat slow? I can't let you go. Want you in my life. Cause every time we touch. Why am I yawning? This was my birthday weekend. I'm tired, okay? I am sober, and I party different today. I play late night board games with the family. I go out on the town shopping. I do create reaction videos in between, and I oftentimes sit down and do some gaming. All the while, I've got 4 projects on the go that are super important in my life, and it's just trying to find time to fit those things in between. And my wife is preparing for a surgery tomorrow, and we are we're just preparing for that, so we've got a lot of stuff going on around here, and it's not often you catch me yawning in the middle of something with so much high energy, but today is the last push before we take care of Mama Bear. So I am a little sleepy, but it's a good thing that I've got Electric Callboy to get me going here today. So I just wanted to mention that.
Cause every time we touch,
Yeah, I like that deep voice.
every time we touch. Cause every time we touch, I don't wanna be without you. No. Cause every time we I don't wanna be without you. Every time we touch, I get this feeling. Every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. Cause every time we touch, I feel the static. And every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heart beat slow? I can't let you go. Want you in my life. I want you when I hope that you get better now. No. Cause every time we touch, cause every time we touch.
Oof. They're still going. It's so silly, man. Oh my god. Right till the end. That's what I wait for. I want to see if there's anything extra that we can catch at the end of those last like 10 seconds. Sometimes you get a, they say something, a thank you, they say something funny, just anything. I want to make sure that I get right to the end of that, 3 minutes and 46 seconds just to see if we get one of those hidden gems at the end. This was definitely a high energy song. A classic dance track. Every Time We Touch. I've heard this many times. I want to say Every Time We Touch was something that was like big in the early 2000s. Correct me if I'm wrong. I am a raver from the 90s. I still got my raver pants, okay? I've got these pants who at the bottom, like you've heard of bell bottoms, right? My pants are 60 inches around each pant leg, okay? 60 inches. Like my waist is a 36 today. Yes, it's a 36 at my age. It used to be a 34. I grew up a couple. But double that. Figure double a 30-inch waist, and that's what's floating around my pant legs, okay? And I'll tell you one thing that's awesome about them, apart from if you're having a cold evening, you can wrap yourself up in them like a blanket. They're so cool to dance with on stage, let me tell you. Or on the dance floor at a big rave. I used to go to these Toronto raves where it would not be uncommon for you to be at a party with 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 people dancing all in a warehouse. Now, that was in the day when you could do that, and it was like a couple years later, this counselor for Toronto came in and said, we're going to put a stop to this. These raves have people high on drugs there. People are getting sick. People are dying. We need to put a stop to this. And they did. They put a stop to being able to hold shows in warehouses overnight. And they were only limited to bar establishments, which would close around 2:30 in the morning. And they could really hone down on the security on those events. And who knows if it helped. I know that in Europe, this is just a big scene, right? And like you guys have massive parties that happen all the time, and I feel like that is kind of why I feel like I should have been born over there. It's like the music that hits my soul. What I like about this kind of transition kind of a music is I've got friends that are into like some hardcore punk, death metal, and I've got some friends that are into techno. And I feel like I could get the whole group together to go to a concert like this. And so Edmonton's got a big stage and they see lots of artists, and I'm just really hoping that we will catch a glimpse of Electric Callboy in the future. Edmonton's that's a good show. They call it Festival City. A lot of people come out to share in the energy and the flavor of the vibrancy of the city. And so I think they would do fine. And like I said, I seen Die Antwoord in the downtown many years ago, and they're a niche kind of group as well, and it was pretty hype. They did their show at the Shaw Conference Center, so maybe that's like what's in the future for Electric Callboy. I don't know. Let me know what you think. If you guys are from around here, if you're familiar with the band, get at me in the comments, please. This has been a case of the Mondays. I am tired as F and full of energy at the same time, ready to start my day. And it's no thanks to, no thanks. I always say that wrong. Electric Callboy has done it for me. So thanks for checking this out. Thanks for always showing your support, coming back. Let me know what I missed. Let me know what's to come. This show and the direction I go always happens organically. It's never, it's not me that's doing it. It's not me. You guys tell me where to go. And if anything, I go onto an artist page and I start to scroll, and I would never be on their page if it wasn't for you guys in the beginning. So I want to thank my wife, Barbie. She has created this channel for me because it was a long time ago. She showed me an artist on her phone she was so excited about, and I was like, I'm not into this guy. And when I tried starting my channel and it didn't work out, I thought maybe I should give that artist that my wife showed me another chance. And it was from that moment, I'm here right now watching this. It's because of her I'm watching this. I don't think I would have made it into this genre if it weren't for that one experience, And so it's like it's so easy, to take a look back and see how we got to where we are today, but it's really hard to sit here and wonder where I'm going to be. So it's not the destination that's the goal. It's the journey along the way, folks. Make sure you're enjoying your journey. And today I am so grateful for mine. I enjoy it every day when I sit down with you guys, and I oftentimes chat way too much, and I did for 4 minutes at the beginning of this one and probably for 4 minutes at the end. But I really enjoyed this song, and I'm looking forward to the next. So thanks for all your support. Thanks for coming back and giving me your input. I want you to all stay blessed out there and have yourselves a great Monday. Peace.